What's going on, everybody? Since to everything, and I'm back at it again, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and hit that like button starting off, you know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, but if you have, thank you very kindly, you know what I'm saying? Rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing and no one stops the grind, not even the haters on the sidelines, you know? So about to do something a little bit different today, you know what I'm saying? I got the music video going on for the Own Bumpers single, you know what I mean? If you haven't heard that, I ain't even pushed it yet, but I mean, I did perform it a few times this year, so you can check out some of them old videos titled Performance, you know what I'm saying? And you can catch that song there. But about to shoot the video for that, and also about to get into a couple other things today. Finna try to tackle taking out that grill, you know what I'm saying, the old grill of the 300, you know what I mean? So that's what's on the menu for today. So just keep watching, you know what I'm saying, and you're gonna see everything as it unfolds. Alright, Mr. Everything, you know what I'm saying, with little L, who's behind the camera right now, shooting the Own Bumpers video. I'm just about to do a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, sliding this thing. It ain't nothing, you know, it ain't no Tokyo Drift, ain't nobody around the way hood videos, none of that. I'm just finna, you know what I'm saying, just make it turn one time, and that's about it. We're about to get back to the regular video after that. Alright, now let's get out of here, brother. Well, everybody, I was gonna do the install on the grill on the 300, you know what I'm saying? I was, you know what I'm saying, going to do the removal at least of the grill on the 300. Might still do that later on in the week, in the day, don't know. But for now, got to tackle the Challenger, you know what I'm saying? Was coming home and check engine light come on, so I went to go check on that, and it says the oil sending unit was you know, need to be changed, so it's not putting out the right amount of voltage. So I got a task ahead of me. I ain't gonna probably make no full video, but if you can see, it is right, let me get that focus, big finger right there, that little knob right there, that's where the oil sending unit is at. Let me try to see if I can get down a little further. Yep, it's right there. So typically I've seen all kind of videos, let me zoom out, and the videos say, oh, you got to take off everything on top, you got the little cover that's underneath the bottom, way down there, that you got to take out. They want you to take the alternator off, but we do. You know how I do. So, got the new oil sending unit, you know what I'm saying? So, got a socket. You are going to have an oil pressure switch socket, and there's different sizes. If you look close, there's ridges on there because there are different size sockets in it. So what I am going to do is, I've already went ahead and took this pigtail off for the air intake. So I'm going to go ahead and take this bad boy off right here, so it will free up some hand space, at least for down here. We're going to go backwards just a little bit. This cover is not as complicated as you seem. You know, a lot of people see this cover, and so if you're not used to working on your car, you might look and see, but all you got to do is take off the oil cap, you know what I'm saying, and bam, that come on off, you know what I'm saying. And so don't nothing get down in that hole. We go ahead and screw that bad boy back on, you know what I'm saying. And next step, all right, so got the air intake hose off. All you do is, you got a flathead screwdriver there and right there, you know what I'm saying? Take off those 2 screws. See, fits right over the top of that hole. I mean, on the inside of that there. So that's all you got to do is take that off. Now, as you can see, there's a little bit more room right here. And typically what they want you to do, one guy said, you at least got to put tension on the belt because the belt is in the way. So I might decide to go ahead and move that belt out of the way. If I do, I'll let you know. If I don't, I'll let you know. This ain't gonna be one of them perfect how-to videos because I'm in the rain right now. If you can look and see around, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's raining. You know, look at the car. It's raining, so I don't got time to be all perfect and technical. And you do like this and take a 5/16. No, it ain't gonna be that type of video. So I'll be back. So I did go ahead and take the belt off a little bit, but not much. For all y'all that want to know, this right here is the belt tensioner. You go ahead and put your you can put the ratchet in right on the inside of there, and you basically just give it a little pull, and it'll take the tension off. Now the belt really is the belt loops around the alternator, so that's as far as I took it off. I didn't take it off anymore because you want to make sure that you don't want to have to put the belt all the way back on. So all I'll do is make sure that I put tension on it so I can put that bad boy back on. Make sure that your belt is within the grooves like it's supposed to be. Nothing's overlapping any of the pulleys. So we going on to the next step to try to get that doggone plug, to get the plug off of the oil sending unit. So all right, so far it was a success. I was able to get the pigtail off. Here's the pigtail clip for the oil pressure switch. So it's real tight in there. Let me see if I can shed some light down there. It's real tight. It's not gonna be a perfect video, but if you could follow this little wire right here that goes to the pigtail, that goes right over the oil sending unit. So I got that bad boy off. You know what I'm saying? My fingers, it's thick. You know what I mean? You gotta be thicker than that, you know, thinner than that. But you know what I'm saying? I got them off, you feel me? So now I'm going to try to get the ratchet down in there in this little spot right here next to the alternator. I'm going to try to get that oil sending unit out. So I know it's tight and can't really see. Like I said, this wasn't a how-to video. This just happened to step in the way of my other video that I was getting ready to do. So this is what we're working on. Now, there's so many videos that have the oil sending unit where you got to take off this alternator. You got to take off all the little covers underneath the bottom and all of that. If you look right here, I got a super small ratchet with an extension on it. And there is the socket right there. If I can get my thumb from there. Right there, there's the socket on the end. Super thick thumb on it. But this is how I'm getting it out of here. I'm gonna loosen it up with that little bitty ratchet and that little bitty extension without taking off everything. And we'll be back. All right, now I got the old oil sending unit out. And now this one here, when the check engine code came on and went to go get it checked, it just said that it was an oil sending unit. Now, typically what'll happen with a lot of oil sending units, I've noticed this in the past, a lot of times the oil sending unit will start to leak and you'll have oil everywhere. But fortunately, thank God, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have no oil leaking out of this one. It just started going faulty and started just not reading at all as far as the oil pressure. So whenever your oil pressure switch wants to go to acting up, or if you look at it, if you got a gauge or whatever on this Challenger, which I think they all do for 2010. So what you want to go ahead and do is make sure that you always check your oil level. So if your oil level is proper, then you're good. If your oil level is improper, then you need to get, I wouldn't drive it. Just go ahead and get oil, put it back in it, and have it towed or whatever. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm kind of going round and round because this is, you know, it was shocking to me. Oil light came on, went to go check it out. I was looking at all kinds of videos, and the videos are saying, hey, you got to take off all the covers. You got to take off this. You got to take off that. Not over here. No. You know what I'm saying? We going to make sure that we do everything to not have to do all of that. So, we got the boy, and now I'm about to put the new one in that thing. And hey, it's all over. This ain't a perfect video, like I said. I'm gonna say it multiple times, but we about to get this bad boy back in here and get on with the day. Now we got that new thing, bam, you know what I'm saying? And looks just like the old one. Still 3-prong, still 3-prong. Match them up, make sure they all got that. They got the same little grooves and everything. So this is the one we're gonna go ahead and put back on, and then once we put it back on, we go ahead and start her up, check the gauge to see if it's working properly. All right, so I know it ain't the best view, but if you look at that little brass piece right there, that's the new oil sending unit, and super tight, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm doing right now, is tightening back up by hand. And after we get it tightened up by hand, then we go ahead and throw that socket on there. So it's pretty tight now, so we're gonna go ahead and use that socket right there, throw that bad boy back in, and check it out. All right, now we got everything back together, you know what I'm saying? Got the belt back on. If you look, you always wanna make sure that the belt is in between the grooves on each pulley. Belt in between the grooves. Right there, between the pulley grooves on each side. You want the belt to be on the right in the middle, because if you go to start this bad boy and those grooves are not lined up, belt either will slip off, rip a little bit, or tear all the way, and then you'll be putting on a new belt as well. This belt is still good, you understand? Matter of fact, I'm gonna take a close look at that number. So shoot, if I ever need it, I can reference this back. But we about to go ahead and start it up now. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go ahead and at least throw the intake hose back on there, and then we'll go ahead and start it and see if the oil pressure gauge is working again. All right, we got the air intake tube back on, you know what I mean? So we about to start this bad boy up, see what we got. Oh yeah, we got that thing fixed, you understand? So now it's time for the startup, you dig? Hold on one second, hold on. So we gonna, you know what I'm saying, get this beautiful beam footage in live time. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. Now, check engine light was on to start with, cause like I said, it came on. Got the red flashing light because that is the foot brake there, you know what I'm saying? So make sure. So I have to push that back down. So I have to go to get the check engine light turned off. But for now we are good. It is flashing 49 psi, which is good. Now we hit the gas to see. So now when you hit the gas, you can see that there's actual oil pressure that is being applied as you tap the gas. So we done here, you know what I'm saying? The only other thing to do is just monitor it, you know what I'm saying? I personally will monitor my own car, for the next day or two. I check the engine oil on a regular basis anyway, so I'll just check, when you park, check when you turn it off, make sure that you don't got no leaks or nothing like that. So I was fortunate that the oil sending unit wasn't to the point where it was leaking. That was very fortunate. Caught it as soon as that check engine light came on. Went this morning and got that bad boy checked out, you know what I'm saying? So you can go to your local auto parts store if your check engine light comes on. So this video did take a spin, but I am very fortunate that everything is good. Now it's time to get this bad boy gassed up, get that check engine light turned off, you know what I'm saying, and just take it for a little cruise. I ain't gonna put that on video because it's raining out right now, you know what I'm saying, and I ain't getting loose in this bad boy when it's raining. You don't do that, you know what I mean? So I'd like to thank y'all for watching this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that sliding that I did. Now that sliding part of the video that I did, that was for yesterday. After I finished doing my video shoot yesterday, also made a new song that's coming up, you know what I'm saying, right before the holidays, before the Christmas holiday anyway, you know what I'm saying. Nice surprise for y'all coming to the channel, because I do got bars, you understand, and I ain't talking about Hershey, you feel me? So I'm gonna go ahead and just, like I say, take it up the road real quick, see what we got. Hit that like button, you know what I'm saying, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you have, thank you very kindly. Rain, sleet, hail, snow, or shine, nothing, and no one stops the grind, not even the haters on the sidelines, you understand? We still gonna keep it pushing, man, here. So till the next time, Mr. Everything, and I'm about to sign up. Oh yeah, don't forget to put the cover back on the top. A lot of people don't put the cover back. Got to put the cover back. Mr. Everything, signing out. One thing I didn't mention, when it comes to the gauge here, when you read out, it's from 0 to 100, you know what I'm saying, and the oil pressure is going up now as it gets a little warmer and everything like that. But what you want to look at is when the sensor goes bad, okay, when your check engine light comes on, you can automatically go to the settings on the steering wheel here, you know what I'm saying, got the settings, and so, you know, your oil pressure is going to fluctuate a little bit, you know what I mean, that's just the nature of the engine. But not by much. You know, let me get the line about that. But from 0 to 100, when the gauge went bad, it just read out 100 or 99 psi out of that 100. So that's one of the ways that you can know, you know what I'm saying, that it's going. So that is then, you know, went on the fritz.